Mountain Dew is a carbonated soft drink brand produced and owned by PepsiCo. The original formula was invented in 1940 by Tennessee beverage bottlers Barney and Ally Hartman and was first marketed in Marion, Virginia, Knoxville, Tennessee and Johnson City, Tennessee with the slogan Yahoo! Mountain Dew. It'll tickle your innards. A revised formula was created by Bill Bridgforth in 1958. The Mountain Dew brand and production rights were acquired by the Pepsi-Cola company in 1964, at which point distribution expanded more widely across the United States and Canada. Between the 1940s and 1980s, there was just one variety of Mountain Dew, which was citrus-flavored and caffeinated. Diet Mountain Dew was introduced in 1988, followed by Mountain Dew Red, which was introduced and subsequently discontinued in 1988. In 2001, a cherry flavor called Code Red debuted. This product line extension trend is continued, with expansion into specialty, limited-time production, region-specific, and retailer-specific variations of Mountain Dew. Production was first extended to the UK in 1996, but was phased out in 1998. A similarly named but very different tasting product has been sold in the UK under the name Mountain Dew Energy since 2010 and in Ireland since spring 2011. As of 2009, Mountain Dew represented a 6.7% share of the overall carbonated soft drinks market in the US. Its competition includes the Coca-Cola Company's Mellow Yellow, and Dr. Pepper's Snapple Group's Sun Drop. Mountain Dew accounts for 80% of citrus soft drinks sold within the U.S. Origin: the Hartman brothers developed Mountain Dew as a mixer. Soft drinks were regional in the 1930s, and the Hartmans had difficulty in Knoxville obtaining their preferred soda to mix with liquor, preferably whiskey, so the two men developed their own. Charles Gordon, who had partnered with William Swartz to bottle and promote Dr. N.V., was introduced to Mountain Dew when he met the Hartman brothers on a train and they offered him a sample. Gordon and the Hartman brothers subsequently made a deal to bottle Mountain Dew at Tri-City Beverages. The Hartman brothers also asked Coca-Cola for input on their own soda. However, the Coca-Cola Company refused their offer. Packaging: Mountain Dew was originally Southern and/or Scots-Irish slang for moonshine, or poitín as it is called in Ireland. Using it as the name for the soda was originally suggested by Carl E. Retzkett in Owens, Illinois Incorporated meeting in Toledo, Ohio, and was first trademarked by Ally and Barney Hartman in the 1940s. Early bottles and signage carried the reference forward by showing a cartoon stylized hillbilly. The first sketches of the original Mountain Dew bottle labels were devised in 1948 by John Brichetto, and the representation on product packaging has changed at multiple points in the history of the beverage. Logo: PepsiCo acquired the Mountain Dew brand in 1964, and shortly thereafter in 1969 the logo was modified as the company sought to shift its focus to a younger, outdoorsy generation. This direction continued as the logo remained the same through the 1970s, 1980s and then was retired in 1996 when another logo took its place for the next 3 years. Later updates to the logo were made in 1999 and then again in 2005. In October 2008, the Mountain Dew logo was redesigned to Mtn Dew within the U.S. market, as a result of a PepsiCo announcing to rebrand its core carbonated soft drink products by early 2009. However, the variant flavors continued to use the previous design until May 2011, when it was announced that the Code Red, Live Wire, Voltage, and Barger Blast flavor variants would be given redesigned packaging, including new logos to correspond with the Mtn Dew style. The returning flavors Pitch Black, Supernova, Typhoon, and Game Fuel were given redesigned packaging and logos for their re-release. Sidekick bottles: beginning in summer 2010, a secondary type of Mountain Dew bottles began appearing on some U.S. shelves. Designed by Foresight, a design and innovation firm, these bottles featured a sleeker design, smaller packaging labels, and a built-in grip. The bottles were dubbed Sidekick bottles, and were tested in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Indiana markets. Although they said they are transitioning its contents to the new 20 fluid ounce Sidekick bottle. Ingredients. In its primary market of the United States, the ingredient composition of Mountain Dew is listed as carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, concentrated orange juice, citric acid, natural flavors, sodium benzoate, caffeine, sodium citrate, erythorbic acid, gum arabic, calcium disodium EDTA, brominated vegetable oil, and yellow 5. The ingredient makeup of Mountain Dew varies based on the country of production. For example, in Canada, the sweetener listed is fructose sucrose, and it was caffeine-free by default. In response to negative publicity around high fructose corn syrup, PepsiCo in 2009 released a limited-run production of Mountain Dew Throwback, a variation consisting of sugar in place of high fructose corn syrup. Mountain Dew Throwback subsequently was re-released for brief periods, including a second wave from December 2009 to February 2010 and a third wave in the summer and fall of 2010. A fourth 8-week production run began in March 2011, before it became a permanent addition to the Mountain Dew flavor lineup. An urban legend about Mountain Dew ingredients is that dye-yellow number 5 lowers sperm count. Tartrazine has never been scientifically linked to any of the alleged effects in the legends. Nor has any other component of the drink. On the other hand, a scientific review study showed that among children tartrazine can increase ADHD-like symptoms. A 12 ounces can of Mountain Dew contains 54 mg of caffeine. Promotions. AMP Energy. AMP Energy is an energy drink distributed by PepsiCo under the Mountain Dew brand. Launched in 2001, AMP was originally known as Mountain Dew AMP. From 2007 to 2008, several additional flavors of AMP were introduced. In 2012, AMP labeling and ingredients changed, as did the flavor and appeal, according to fans. The Mountain Dew branding was also removed from the cans during this change. AMP Energy is planned to be discontinued by December 2014. Taco Bell's Mountain Dew Barger Blast. Between 2004 and early 2014, Mountain Dew has given Taco Bell stores the exclusive right to carry Mountain Dew Barger Blast, a blue-colored, tropical lime-flavored variety of the popular soft drink. Barger Blast was developed to appeal to Taco Bell customers, with the manufacturer conducting extensive research to ensure that the name, color and taste of the drink complemented Taco Bell food products. In spring 2014, Mountain Dew began distributing its Barger Blast flavor in standard 12 ounces cans, 20 ounces bottles, and 2-liter bottles for sale at supermarkets and retail businesses in the U.S. The new retail product bears the Taco Bell logo. Taco Bell's chief marketing officer, Chris Brandt, said the exclusive drinks have helped increase the company's beverage sales, even as soda sales have declined in the broader market. He noted that people are more likely to buy drinks when they're available exclusively at the chain. Due to the drink's success, many other new beverages were introduced at Taco Bell, including a new Taco Bell exclusive, Mountain Dew Sangrita Blast, a non-alcoholic sangria-flavored Mountain Dew. Dewmocracy 1. Beginning in 2007, Mountain Dew began a promotion entitled Dewmocracy, which involved the public electing new flavors, colors, names, packaging graphics and advertisements for upcoming Mountain Dew products. The campaign has been the subject of recognition within the advertising industry, cited as one of the earliest and longest-running examples of a consumer product brand employing crowdsourcing to make decisions which are traditionally made internally by employees. In its initial phase, Dewmocracy participation and voting was conducted via an online game. Television advertisements at the time featured actor Forrest Whitaker asking people to decide the next new flavor of Mountain Dew. Online voters selected from 3 choices, Supernova, Revolution, and Voltage. Each included ginseng. The event ended on August 17, 2008, with Voltage announced as the winning flavor. It was officially released on December 29, 2008. According to Beverage Digest, sales of Dewmocracy flavors totaled 25 million cases in 2008. Dewmocracy 2. Mountain Dew announced a continuation of the Dewmocracy campaign, referred to as Dewmocracy 2 Euro, which launched in July 2009. A marked difference between Democracy 2 and its predecessor was the wider range of online voting methods, expanding beyond the Democracy website to include Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and the Dew Labs community a private, online forum for the most passionate Dew fans. In July 2009, Dew Labs sampling trucks distributed product samples of 7 potential flavor variations. At the same time, 50 Dew fanatics were chosen based on their video submissions to the video website 12 Seconds TV, and were shipped boxes of the 7 prototype flavors. From the initial 7 flavors, taste testers were asked to elect 3 final flavors for later release at retail stores. The 3 new candidate flavors were Distortion, Typhoon, and Whiteout. The 3 new candidate flavors were released on April 19, 2010, and voting lasted until June 14. The following day, Whiteout was announced as the winner. Mountain Dew Whiteout was released for sale on October 4, 2010. A limited production Whiteout Slurpee was made available at 7-Eleven beginning in January 2011. In July 2011, Mountain Dew Typhoon was re-released briefly in 2-liter form. Game Fuel, in 2007, after using the term Game Fuel to market their sodas to the video gaming subculture, Mountain Dew introduced a new flavor variant with that name. Coinciding with the release of the Xbox 360 game Halo 3, Mountain Dew Game Fuel sported a label that was almost entirely image-based, showing promotional artwork for the game and featuring the game's series main character Master Chief prominently. This variant remained on shelves for 12 weeks, and was discontinued afterwards. 2 years later, the website for the popular MMORPG World of Warcraft stated that 2 Mountain Dew Game Fuel flavors would be sold in June 2009 and would promote the game. Shortly afterwards, the bottle art was released, and showed that the 2 flavors would promote different player races in the game. One of the 2 was exactly the same drink from the original Halo 3 promotion, with updated packaging. The second flavor was a new wild fruit drink similar to the previously released Pepsi Blue. Both drinks were given World of Warcraft-based packaging, and sported the newly updated Mtn Dew logo. Like their precursor, these 2 flavors lasted for 12 weeks and were discontinued. On August 24, 2011, Mountain Dew announced another return of the Game Fuel promotion on their Facebook page. The original citrus cherry would once again be returning, along with a new tropical companion flavor. The announcement gave a planned release date of October 2011 and stated that the packaging would feature codes granting players double experience points in Call of Duty's Modern Warfare 3. Both flavors were mailed out to Dew Labs members in early September 2011, a month before the planned release date. Later that same month, it was announced through the Facebook page that Game Fuel would be arriving to the public in mid-October, though it would vary by market. These flavors began appearing from the first week of October, and were also discontinued after 12 weeks of being on shelves. Game Fuel returned in October 2012 to promote Halo 4, in the original citrus cherry flavor. In August 2013, Mountain Dew announced that Game Fuel would be returning to stores in the fall of 2013, with a new blueberry version titled Electrifying Berry. In October 2013, boxes of original citrus cherry Game Fuel appeared on store shelves with packaging promoting Xbox One and the games Dead Rising 3 and Forza Motorsport 5 and with cans featuring Dead Rising 3 graphics. The new electrifying berry flavor of Game Fuel simultaneously appeared with packaging promoting Kinect Sports Rivals and the game Rise, Son of Rome, graphics from which appear on the cans as well. In May 2014, the original citrus cherry Game Fuel began appearing on shelves once again, but this time, the soda does not seem to be promoting any video game. It is unclear if Mountain Dew has decided to make the flavor a permanent addition. Green Label. Green Label is an online magazine, a partnership between Mountain Dew and Complex Media producing sponsored content covering action sports, music, art and style, housed at green-label.com. The site replaces several websites and a YouTube channel that have been overseen by PepsiCo since 2007. The initiative originated in 2013 and will continue through the year. Green Label Art. Mountain Dew's Green Label promotion originated in 2007, when a line of limited edition aluminum bottles was put into production, featuring artwork from a range of tattoo artists and other artists. This initial series marked the first use of the term Green Label Art to describe the use of artistic works on Mountain Dew packaging. In June 2010, a contest entitled Green Label Art Shop Series was announced, involving 35 independent skateboard store owners who partnered with local artists to design and submit future can artwork designs. Approximately 1 million votes were submitted by the conclusion of the contest in October of the same year, with Street Science Skate Shop a store in Tracy, California named the winner of a cash prize. This winning can design was scheduled to appear on Mountain Dew cans at some point in 2011. Green Label Sound. In 2008, a Mountain Dew-sponsored music label was launched under the name Green Label Sound. In December 2010, a Mountain Dew Code Red television advertisement was produced, incorporating the hip-hop artist Jay Electronica performing his song The Announcement. The advertisement concludes with the tagline "Hip-hop is different on the Mountain Dew Tour Green Label Experience." Sponsorship of action sports athletes has been a part of Mountain Dew marketing since the late 1990s, with present sponsorship including Eli Reed, Paul Rodriguez, and Danny Davis. Mountain Dew also sponsors its own namesake festival, the Dew Tour, which is an action sports tour made up of events held in 5 U.S. cities over several months. The first Dew Tour was held in the summer of 2005 with events in skateboarding, BMX and freestyle motocross. In 2008 it expanded to add a winter Dew Tour, comprising snowboarding and snow skiing competitions. It is the most watched and attended action sports event in the world, according to Transworld Snowboarding magazine. In coordination with its Dew Tour sponsorship, a sponsored television show entitled Mountain Dew's Green Label Experience premiered on Fuel TV in July 2010, for the primary purpose of broadcasting interviews with action sports athletes from each of the stops on the Dew Tour. Green Label Gaming. Under the term Green Label Gaming coined in 2007, Mountain Dew has broadened its sponsorship of independent video game designers and players. The brand is often the subject of media attention for its popularity among video game enthusiasts, as several flavors of Mountain Dew have been produced in partnership with video games. In December 2008, Mountain Dew produced a 30-minute television special which documented independent gamers in Japan and the US, which aired on the Spike TV network. In 2009, Mountain Dew sponsored 2 prominent gaming events, the Independent Games Festival and the Game Developers Conference. Green Label Gaming has since come under controversy over a sponsored Game Jam-themed reality show by Matty Lesham. Doritos Quest. In 2008, Doritos debuted a mystery flavor known as Quest, featuring a campaign of online puzzles and prizes to identify the Quest flavor. The flavor was later identified as Mountain Dew. Fan-Dewmonium. In October 2010, Mountain Dew started the Fan-Dewmonium promotion, a competition in which new flavors would compete to become permanent, similar to the 2 Democracy campaigns, but with 8 diet flavors instead of 3 regular ones. 5 of the participating flavors were diet versions of previous Democracy flavors: Diet Supernova, Diet Voltage, Diet Distortion, Diet Typhoon, and Diet Whiteout. Another flavor, Diet Ultraviolet, was returning from its own limited release in 2009. The 2 remaining competitors were brand new diet flavors created specifically for the promotion: Crave and Flair. Each of the 8 flavors was available for tasting at specific tour locations, and special cans were also mailed to some Dew Labs members. Also similar to the Democracy campaign, those who tested the diet flavors were asked to go online and vote for which flavors they thought should be permanently sold in stores. After the first round of voting was completed, 2 flavor finalists were chosen to receive a limited release to store shelves for a final round of voting. Diet Voltage and Diet Supernova were sold in stores for an 8-week period beginning in March 2011. After votes were cast, it was announced that Diet Supernova had won, with 55% of all votes, and it returned in January 2012 for another 12-week limited release. Afterwards, it was removed from shelves permanently due to poor sales. Backed by popular demand, on January 7, 2011, Mountain Dew posted on their Facebook that Pitch Black would return to the shelves on May 2011, also stating that this may be the start of many re-releases of old favorites. The company promoted Pitch Black's return heavily with giveaways and contests. About a month before the planned release date, a photo was posted on a Mountain Dew worker's PONGR, which showed Pitch Black and 2008's Supernova. 2 weeks before the release, Dew Labs announced the return of 2010's Typhoon in 2-liter bottles exclusively at Walmart supercenters. The 3 flavors were re-released to stores on May 2. At the same time of the demand promotion, Mountain Dew launched the Throwback Shack, a website where participators could enter to win exclusive Dew merchandise, including a secret stash of Mountain Dew Revolution, a losing competitor from 2008's Dewmocracy. The promotional advertisements were then taken down from the Mountain Dew website. Mountain Dew later stated via tweet that there would not be any more flavors returning by popular demand for now, as it was only intended to be a summer program. The back by popular demand has not been happening this summer 2014. The Dark Knight Rises partnership, after much speculation over a leaked Instagram photo of a potential new flavor, it was officially announced that Mountain Dew was teaming up with Warner Bros. Pictures and Legendary Pictures filmed The Dark Knight Rises and released a limited edition flavor on June 18, 2012. A website EuroDewGothamCity.com Euro was launched, on which fans were able to enter codes to access exclusive content and details on the movie before its July 20 release date. Some Mountain Dew products temporarily featured packaging to promote the movie, including the monochromic 16 ounces cans that change color when cooled. The limited edition flavor, Dark Berry, was mixed berry flavored, and was available for 8 weeks. The Dark Knight Rises promotion inspired a permanent 24 ounces version of Mountain Dew. Dub the Dew. In August 2012, Villa Enterprises held a promotion known as Dub the Dew, where users were asked to submit and vote on name ideas for a green apple flavor of Mountain Dew. The promotion was infamously hijacked by users, particularly those originating from Reddit and the image board 4chan, who submitted and upvoted entries such as Diabetes, Fapple, numerous variations of Gushing Granny, and Hitler Did Nothing Wrong. Although the promotion was not directly connected to Mountain Dew, a representative from the company did offer to help clean up the site. Adweek compared the incident to another recent campaign, where musician Pitbull was sent to perform in Kodiak, Alaska in a Walmart promotion. Flavors and varieties. Following the success of Code Red in 2001, over 30 subsequent Mountain Dew flavors have been introduced. Original Mountain Dew, Caffeine-Free Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew, Caffeine-Free Diet Mountain Dew, Code Red, Diet Code Red, Live Wire, Voltage, Throwback, Whiteout, Diet Supernova, Johnson City Gold, Game Fuel Citrus Cherry, and Barger Blast are the currently available drinks on the Mountain Dew line. This table covers all Mountain Dew flavor variants to date. In popular culture, comedian and musician Stephen Lynch referenced Mountain Dew in his 2003 song D&D. Singer and songwriter Lana Del Rey sings about Diet Mountain Dew in her aptly titled 2012 song Diet Mountain Dew, from her dark copyright but album Born to Die. The South Park episode I Should Have Never Gone Ziplining refers to Mountain Dew and its level of sugar and caffeine using 2 fictional versions of the drink, Double Dew and Diet Double Dew. Homer Simpson opts to purchase crab juice instead of Mountain Dew in The City of New York vs. Homer Simpson during Season 9 of The Simpsons. There are other references to the drink in The Simpsons, some of which depict a dislike for the drink. Christian rapper KJ52 raps about getting help for addiction to Mountain Dew in the song Gimme Dat. Jonathan Coulton referenced Mountain Dew in his song Code Monkey. Texas Ranger, youngest son of Ricky Bobby in the movie Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby, says he is all jacked up on Mountain Dew in the Baby Jesus prayer scene, referring to its high level of caffeine and the popularity of the drink in the South. In the 2006 film Idiocracy, the President of the United States is named Dwayne Elizondo Mountain Dew Herbert Camacho, played by Terry Crews. This name reflects the degree to which commercialism has grown in the time period in which the movie is set. In the popular 2009 movie Zombieland, the protagonist of the story, Columbus, is seen drinking Mountain Dew Code Red in his dorm room in one of the opening scenes. In the 2014 film X-Men, Days of Future Past, Magneto, played by Michael Fassbender, uses his mutant powers to lift the Robert F. Kennedy Memorial Stadium. A billboard advertising Mountain Dew can be seen within the stadium. See also, generic citrus sodas, Surge, references. External links, media related to Mountain Dew at Wikimedia Commons, official website, official UK website, Mountain Dew Barger Blast official website, official Dewmocracy website.